Hi everyone, welcome to the HPA weekly webinar series, Recruiting Your Way to Success. I'm Ryan Butler, the Director of Business Development. So who are you talking to? Who is HPA? HPA is a technology and consulting company that works with brokers in order to engage with healthcare reform. We partner with agents, agencies, and brokers nationally to bring them technology solutions, private exchange sites, marketing tools, training, and leverage to help them be more successful. Today's presenters, that's me, Ryan Butler in the middle there. I'm the Director of Business Development. I'm also joined today with Kyle Easterling, Business Development Manager, as well as Doug Foshi, a Business Development Manager. Topics of discussion, what's up this week? Today we're going to be speaking with Frank Welsh. We're going to interview him. He's one of our great partner developers here at HPA. We're also going to tell you about our new recruiting promos called 5 for 5 and 10 for 10. I'm going to give you a sneak peek here too at our recruiting presentation, and just want to let you know about that Association Chamber of Commerce presentation that is going to be released next week, and we'll go over a couple slides, give you a sneak peek into that. Also want to let you know that there's a new look to our members area. I'm sure you will like the new look, a really cool news feed in there. Also, with the health reform update, Kyle Easterling is going to give us an industry update, talk about rate increases, Burwells, the new head of health and human services, and an interesting new qualifying event that we've actually discovered recently. As well, too, Doug Foshi, he is going to go over our private exchange solution. So up now, we've got Frank Welsh.
He is one of our partner developers. He has over 17 years of experience. He's the owner of Lookout Alliance. He's recruited over 40 agents. With over 17 years of experience, Frank has really done a great job representing his clients. He's 100% dedicated to his services. His expertise is in individual health insurance, healthcare reform law, defined contribution, health plans, major medical, COBRA, HPA, critical illness, short-term, and guaranteed issue. Frank also has great overall knowledge on life insurance and annuity plans, making him the best local health insurance broker in Arizona and Nevada. He's been a top producer for individual health insurance plans in Nevada for the last 8 years. So Frank, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great in this very balmy weather we have here in northern Nevada. Very unusual, but we'll endure.
Awesome. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining us here on the call today. And just kind of want to tell our partners out there that, you are a partner developer here with us at Health Partners America. And man, you've done such an awesome job recruiting. But just kind of want to ask you a few things like what right now out in the market are you seeing as far as the trend from group to individual? And, what do you think about everything that's happening right now?
Well, we've all discussed is what we're seeing now is group brokers in particular, right? They're all ears to private exchanges, and it's just so obvious that most group brokers are really seeing private exchanges as a threat, but we say this is going to be an asset if you can develop private exchanges to enhance your current profile of customers as well as clients, that now that they know that it's inevitable that people will be going to the internet solely to be getting their plans, whether it's group or individual, in the internet, and that way to purchase health plans and voluntary products, everything under the insurance sun is going to be done online, over the phone, and on the internet. That is the future, and we want to take some of that future. So,
definitely.
Oh yeah. So I just wanted to make one remark to everyone that's going to be on the call here, that the keynote panel, right, and this is right after the main conference, right, for the next Benefits Expo, Benefits Mania in Las Vegas, is the headline, Survivor, Private Exchange Jungle. The private exchanges are here, and as they grow, they threaten the very livelihood of brokers. Now, we know they're here to stay. In this panel, it includes some of the top producers and brokers out there who are making this transition, who see it as a way to capture either additional business from their group block because of all the individual, voluntary, that's going to be available in a group dynamic, or for this transition from the small groups, especially, into the individual marketplace, and they need a tool to be able to do this. So we know now that it's gotten everyone's attention. Now the next stage is, what do we do to implement this change? And the private exchanges are essential.
When is that conference going to be? What was the name of it again? And
that's actually it's called, it's the Employee Benefit Advisor Workplace Benefits Mania in Las Vegas, July 29th through the 31st. And in the same conference, right, they're going to be talking about defined contributions.
Correct.
So everything that we've talked about, where HPA has developed a formula, where we've worked with Eric Johnson and other topics, the two topics, private exchanges, defined contributions, that's all they're talking about now. So what I'm saying, if the future is here, right, and we need to make some adjustments. If we wait till November 1st, it may be too late for the first round as far as capturing. We feel that some of these employers, they're just going to go ahead and say, employees, you're on your own. It's a better deal if I don't offer health benefits. But at that moment, right, the broker has lost the business. The individual employees are already on one of my websites, or most likely on eHealth's website. That business is gone forever. So unless you take a proactive approach in showing employers that there's actually options and going through the options just like any objective observer, hopefully with the accounting department at the company, because it's all numbers. The Affordable Care Act is a tax plan. It should be reviewed by a tax expert. And that would be somebody in their accounting department or a CPA that works for them, or a CPA friend of yours, or an association. We think that's an effective way. But the bottom line, numbers don't lie.
So you're saying, like, even group brokers who are, offering group policies to employers, that they should really also too be at the same time be offering a private exchange for individuals who necessarily can't afford the group coverage right now, right?
Right, because they would be able to opt out in some circumstances, because I know they've lowered the threshold, for some of these participation rates, and especially in the self-insured market. Some of there are like minimum, like 50% participation. So there are going to be some folks that would be better off, of course, in the individual exchanges. It just has to be, the group plans have to be, they have to be put together where all the employees, right, they're the only ones who get the insurance plan, so we don't disenfranchise any of the spouses and dependents from receiving a premium subsidy. So yeah, a lot of these plans can be generated. We know that in most divisions of insurance, almost all carriers have already applied for employee-only coverage, okay? And that's part of the reasoning, is that so those spouses and dependents can enjoy the premium subsidies on the exchanges.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. Great idea. Well, the topic of today's call has been recruiting, and you've been so successful recruiting folks here to HPA and our new partners. And can you kind of tell us how you've been successful doing that? Because you've got a great network nationwide.
Well, yeah, part of it is, just at every turn, whether it be a live event that you might want to participate in, either, by yourself, something locally, or if you want to attend a meeting nationally, just like these, benefits, expos, et cetera. Those are a good way to get some brokers interested in your unique products. We coordinate with Health Partners America, a lot of email campaigns. Thank you very much, Ryan.
Hey,
and the HPA staff. Plus, probably our best is actually referrals and a lot of these industry trips. I mean, all of us that are, decent producers, make it to industry, free trips, et cetera. Well, every one of these we've been doing here for the last 4 or 5 years. We've recruited some folks from there, okay? Now, these are typically all individual producers who have had their own exchanges, websites, who have been doing this, like myself, for a long time already. They just want to go and explore the next level. The next level is the 95% of the other business that we've never been exposed to, right? We've been marketing as individuals, right, to only 5% of the population. And in any given year, only 1%, right, is looking for health insurance. We've been marketing to 1%. Look at the door now. So a lot of us individual producers just see, oh my God, now we've got 100%, and it's been 1%. So that's why we've got motivated, a lot of us individual producers, getting a part of this group business that's doing the transfer from group to individual. So that's where we've really gotten some of our brokers that were individual producers in the past. And then, you know, a lot of times I know if there's a good fit. Again, too, thank you very much, Health Partners America, for assigning some brokers who are like in very remote areas and might have a lot of, you know, some trepidation because they don't know the difference between a website and a construction site. So we've actually been able to help them develop, you know, a brand, a way to promote their product and really leverage themselves in the community and in their state. On the internet, that is the future. Period.
Speaking of the
business, yeah. I'm sorry.
Speaking of the future, what's as far as the future for you and, you know, what's on the horizon? I know you had mentioned to me a Medicaid product that you're kind of looking at right now, and you're rolling out there in Nevada and in Arizona. And could you talk about that a little bit? It's kind of interesting.
Absolutely, yeah. We saw the missing formula in a lot of these proposals that we don't see anywhere is the formula that, especially in expanded Medicaid states where you actually take into consideration the employees and their families, right? Those individuals may be eligible for Medicaid. Now, what we see, right, is that, hey, these families most likely haven't been able to afford to be on the group plan, spouses and dependents. Maybe even the individual employee, if there's cost sharing, right, can't afford. So they've been disenfranchised. With Medicaid, they're getting a plan, zero deductible. It's the best fit for most employees. I'm not saying this is not a universal, but what we're seeing so far on the East Coast, it's significant. Around 30% of the dynamics, right, that we've seen in these employer dynamics, those employees are eligible for Medicaid, 30%. So it comes down to a bottom line for the employer, right? Do you pay for somebody's insurance who's Medicaid eligible or not? Well, the formula is that most likely it's better for the employee and a lot better as far as the bottom line goes for the company to transfer some of that liability, you know, from the federal government to the employee. So that was just part of the formula that we use, that we're going to use with the ICR, where we can show an employer the whole dynamic and have the entire solution. What we're seeing now is from especially our California brokers, as we're talking to them about this product, they're going, oh my gosh, you know, they're saying, you know, how much do I have to pay you for this? And I go, no, it's the other way around. What? Actually, we've set up a system where there is compensation, and they don't have to do very much. We're seeing these brokers being tasked with, you know, just to preserve their groups, right? They're being asked to come and serve a Medicaid-eligible individual that takes them days, if not months, right, for no compensation, just to preserve group. Now, how would you like to go in, right, and show an employer the whole picture? Okay. To be able to find out who's Medicaid eligible, and then find out who's subsidy eligible, and then have a summary where it shows them the spectrum. If you keep, you know, with this product, what is your bottom line expense, right? So they'll have the numbers. It is a numbers.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else you'd like to let our listeners out there know about, or?
Yeah, I mean, I would say another thing that we try to stay, again, too, was with our brokers, right, is, hey, again, too, a lot of us folks that have been early in the game, right, they see the big picture, and a lot of this is just being at the right place in the right time. So please look at it. It's an investment, and it's an investment in the future that you're going to be part of. Even if so what I'm saying is that you're going to have the ability with Health Partners America to be able to leverage some of this amazing product they have, the ICR, and along with Medicaid enrollment in expanded states, right, which there's 26 now, soon to be at least 4 more, and maybe a lot more down the pike.
Oh, yeah.
At least we'll be able to leverage some of those federal funds to help out our employer clients leverage this federal money that's available for their employees. It's going to make their employees better off, the employer better off, and the broker better off, because the opportunity to go from, and I'll give you a real live one, folks, right? We went from a 58 employee group with 10 family members on there, so approximately 70, a group of 70, right, paying $530,000, right, on an HMO. Mm-hmm. We went in, our analysis, this is for all the families, so it was around 150 lives for $239,000.
Wow. Wow.
So that's the reality out there, but no one wants to face that. But you see where the income opportunity? Okay, you had a group plan, right, of 70 lives. Now you got 150 lives, and they're on individual plans that they're all going to have to be renewed on an annual basis.
Yeah, I mean,
I love this.
It really is. It really is. Well, I don't want to volunteer your services without your permission, but folks, I know anybody out there listening to Frank right now, he's an awesome guy to talk to, and we're more than happy to connect you with him. If you call in and say, hey, I want to connect with Frank Welsh and talk to him, I've got some questions, I'm sure that'd be okay with you, Frank, right?
Oh, please.
Okay, awesome. Well, man, thank you so much for being on the call with us today. Everybody out there, we love working with Frank. Such an awesome guy, such a major proponent of the new shift right now from group to individual policies out there in the United States. It's such an awesome time, and Frank, thanks for working with us. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to catching up with you soon, okay?
Thank you so much.
It's awesome to have Frank on the call today. So we're going to go a little further here and talk about the 5 for 5 promo. And here at HPA, we want you to think big by maximizing your revenue potential. And the way to do that is through recruiting. All of you out there have connections and relationships just like Frank does with fellow brokers all over the country. For those of you who are really motivated, we are now offering a 5 for 5 promo. If you're a current or potential partner, this is the best time for you to recruit new partners to your downline. If you recruit and maintain 5 new HPA partners, you will automatically be upgraded to Partner Plus with no additional cost. As a Partner Plus, you will earn 25% on all call center revenue through your private exchange, and you will receive 5% on commissions earned by the 5 brokers you recruited. So by recruiting 5 successful brokers, you will more than double your call center income at no extra cost to you. Your subscription fee will stay the same. If you're currently paying $149 or $199 per month, your subscription fee will not increase. The Partner Plus subscription fee is currently $4.99 per month. This is a huge savings to you. Already a Partner Plus? Get 2 and retain 5 partners, and we will drop you to $199 per month subscription fee. So that's pretty awesome. So for those of you that are even extra motivated, you can take advantage of our new 10 for 10 promo. If you recruit and maintain 10 new HPA partners, you will automatically be upgraded to Partner Developer with no additional cost. As a Partner Developer, you will earn 30% on all call center revenue through your private exchange, and you will receive 10% on commissions earned by the 10 brokers you recruited at the partner level. So by recruiting 10 successful brokers, you will exponentially increase your revenue tenfold. The monthly subscription fee for a partner developer is currently $7.99 per month. By utilizing this promo, you will only have to pay $4.99 a month. So that's a savings of $300 per month. Already a partner developer? Get 2 and retain 10 partners, and we will drop you to the $4.99 per month subscription level. To help you recruit new partners to your downline, we have a fully scripted recruiting presentation as a new tool in our members area. This presentation will help you effectively communicate to brokers the value proposition of becoming an HPA partner and opening their own private exchange. So, this is just an awesome time for you guys to start recruiting. This presentation we put together, like I said, it's going to be push and play for you. It's going to be so easy to use. But without further ado, let's get to our industry update. Here's Kyle Easterling. He's going to take it away.
Thank you very much, Ryan. Now, I'm sure everyone has seen in the news lately, Secretary Burwell, she's been in the news spotlight for months, with especially high focus on her in the past week. In a bipartisan effort, Burwell was confirmed by the Senate in a 78-17 vote. After last year's lackluster attempt to implement the federal exchange in support of the Affordable Care Act, many believe the new HHS secretary has a long road ahead of her. In the coming months, she will be directly overseeing the revamping of the healthcare.gov website. With that in mind, if healthcare.gov is made more user-friendly and streamlined, expect robust competition from the federal government in your area. She will also have her hands on federal funding for states pursuing alternate methods to expand Medicaid. Our second blog post this week by Eric Johnson is in regard to special enrollment periods. In the post, Eric encourages brokers to not only attempt to dissolve group policies, but to piggyback on other service providers like wedding planners or even moving companies. Certain major life events cause special enrollment periods, like moving, getting married, giving birth, or losing coverage. So let's get creative out there, folks. Even individuals coming off a group plan that is too expensive can be scooped up with the help of a private exchange. At this point, we all know that these group rates are all jacked up. All jacked up, fellas. Last week, I came across a highly relevant article on USA Today titled, "Premiums Grew an Average of 10% Before Affordable Care Act" by Kelly Kennedy. Kennedy quotes multiple sources on the environment both before and after the ACA was enacted. While many people are bellyaching over increasing premiums, we need to keep in mind that rates have always increased from year to year. However, before the ACA, insurers were not required to report increases to the state insurance commissioners. Starting in 2011, insurers had to report increases of 10% or greater. And starting in 2015, they will be required to report any increase at all. Previous years saw increases nationwide in the individual market, anywhere from 3% all the way up to 22%. Not only were increases widely varied, the inflation was variable. Individuals on the same plans were seeing anywhere from no increases to drastic increases in premiums. On the other hand, Cleveland Plain Dealer found out that most plans had asked for only single-digit rate increases. Some were even much lower than what was normal before the ACA. After the punch in the gut that the IRS released a few weeks ago, it is actually nice to see some stability out there in the market. Now, let's talk planning. We have been preaching this idea for a little while now. Outside open enrollment, while many agents are twiddling their thumbs or signing up a handful of customers, HPA-powered agents are out there busting up groups and raking in policies. Group policies are disappearing. We are all seeing it in the market. A small employer has almost no reason to provide a group policy these days. On the other hand, Some employers, they're going to be reluctant to stop providing group health benefits, which is understandable. In those cases, you can actually utilize a private exchange to handle the stragglers that opt out of the group plan. Coming up in December, a large portion of the group market is going to, they're going to just love the participation due to higher premiums. Almost any employee with multiple people on their group health plan needs to be shown the individual market. Health Partners America is in the business of saving working Americans money, but let's make you successful in the process. With that in mind, do not wait. Not only is waiting going to reduce your potential market footprint, but you'll also start to see more competition from the big guys. Next up, I'm going to hand this thing off to Doug for the product overview. Take it away, Doug.
At this time, I would like to thank all of our partners who are on the webinar today. Many of you know the following information, and you already know our value proposition. So this next informational part of the presentation is targeted at our potential partners. So having heard about the opportunity out there, what should you do? Well, what you should do now is start to build private exchanges, and we can help you do that. On top of that, we have the analytics, marketing tools, and presentations needed to consult with employers and exponentially grow your business. And these employers don't even have to be your current clients. Our private exchange broker blueprint product is made up of several parts. It's not just a private exchange site. And that's actually what sets us apart from anyone else out there providing a run-of-the-mill exchange site. So I'm going to take some time and break down the parts for you real quick. What you are seeing here is a sample of an HPA-powered private healthcare exchange. This is actually your fully customizable online marketplace. And this is where we want to direct your clients so that they can view the products you have chosen or the ones you are sending to the call center to sell for you. This is just one of several templates and looks to our private exchange options. Your partners and our partners customize these with their own logos. And when you're working with an employer, we can brand these with their company information. Another part of PEB is Agent Cubed. This is the client relationship manager attached to your exchange site, and it allows you to track your leads. And this is whether they go to the call center for handling or to yourself to enroll. So basically, you can really be out there advising clients, consulting employers using the analytics we provide, like the Insight Calst report, which I will be mentioning here in a minute, and even writing policies yourself. You can come back at the end of the day and check Agent Cubed and see that a bunch of policies were sold by the call center without you doing anything. It is actually like putting your business on autopilot. Now, we've mentioned the larger players in the game, like Walmart, USAA, even Amazon is going to start selling life insurance. And what do you think they are doing? What capability do you think they have? Well, they have a call center. And if you want to compete, you need access to one too. We have one for you. If you want to use it, you can. It will be there for you. Now, if you're an agency of just 3 or 4 people who are out there dissolving 100-man groups, it really helps having 300 licensed agents to assist you. Now, we all want a way to work less and make more money. So instead of spending, say, 120 hours writing policies for 40 people, and we all know if we've engaged with healthcare.gov that is how long it takes. You can instead close that deal, work with the employer in maybe 15 hours of work, and then move on to the next one. The call center allows you to service thousands and thousands of individual clients. And we're getting calls every day. Both employers and brokers need a solution on the fly, but this does take time to put into motion. Why not have the solution in place now and be proactive? Next, we have our members area, which contains all of the content we produce. Now, new partners get especially excited when they see all of the professionally created, ready-to-use marketing tools that we provide you. This is so great because you can immediately start marketing your private exchange site. And all of these marketing tools can be customized for you and your agency. It truly is a remarkable amount of collateral all ready for you to use. We are going to spend a bit more time on the aforementioned Insight Catalyst reports because, as I've mentioned, these things put you head and shoulders above your competition. There really is nothing like it on the marketplace. Not only is it an incredibly strong marketing and consulting piece, but it includes a quoting engine and enrollment process. It allows you to create qualifying events. Now remember, that is the only way to sell and write individual policies outside or after open enrollment. This allows you to trigger that special enrollment period so you can continue to do business. Now, once the employer has the report in hand, this will create a pool of individual customers for you to sell health insurance to through your private exchange. And this can be subsidized care or unsubsidized care. So, here's a look at the entire process when using an ICR. First, we need to collect the employer's company data, basically an advanced census. We have a handy wizard, which is a quick 5-step process that will help you do just that. We provide what you need to get the census completed, and once you drop it into the software from within your members area, boom, 5, 10 minutes, maybe more if you're quoting 1,000 people at a time. But either way, the report will be done, and you can check it out and share it with the employer. Once you have the report, you of course can schedule a call with your HPA account manager, and they'll consult with you on how best to present and proceed with the information the report provides. We will also review and answer any detailed questions you might have about the report. Then, the employer is given access to tools that enable them to see the report, and if they choose to, they can send each individual employee their subsidy information and enrollment process. This includes all possible plan options and instructions on how they can purchase or find out more about the plans shown to them. Now, by selling the report to employers, you can generate immediate revenue. Again, to make this clear, this is an incredibly powerful and valuable consulting service. It's free for you, but we've seen it retail to employers for between $500 and $1,500. Now, when we talk about a marketing campaign, one of the greatest things to do is to do a promo and offer a couple ICRs for free to employers. That is an incredibly easy way to drum up business for you. And even so, if the report ends up showing that it makes sense for the employer to stay on their group plan, for the time being that is, you've still provided them peace of mind strengthened your relationship, and you've provided them with answers that they needed. Oh, by the way, you've made money by selling the report itself. So, as you can see, the Private Exchange Broker Blueprint is a really unique and robust set of services, collateral, and support. But I don't really think I've done it justice on this call. So, in a moment, I'm going to give you a website where you can go to learn more about it, and I encourage you to do just that. So let's talk pricing. HPA is a subscription-based service, and here are our pricing options. As a partner, I'm going to go over what you'll get by joining HPA, and this is whether you're on a contract with us or paying month to month. You will receive, most importantly, your customizable private exchange site. This comes with a 20% revenue share if you're using the call center, all of the training on how to market your exchange site, as well as all the customizable marketing materials and presentations. You, of course, get the customer relationship manager, which we use Agent Cubed, and a dedicated account manager to help you succeed quickly. Finally, as a partner, you will get free ICRs for the length of your contract. That is free Insight Calst reports for the length of your contract. Please run as many as you like for as many employers as you like. Now, we've mentioned Partner Plus briefly in the earlier part of the presentation. Partner Plus is great for agents and agencies who want to build that team that Ryan was talking about before. We do bump you up to 25% revenue share with the call center, and you will see that revenue share on your downline. What's great is you can be out there and recruit your competition. They'll be making money for you. So you will also get additional support from the business development staff, and we will help you build your team. You can order online or over the phone right now. And now is the best time to get started. We will help you focus on the small group employers in the second quarter and begin shifting back into the individual marketplace as we all prepare for open enrollment. So, if you guys get it and you don't want to lose out, don't want to get left behind, and want to secure your future, go directly to your ordering page, really our ordering page, at privateexchangebrokerblueprint.com/order form. You cannot procrastinate. There has literally never been a more profitable time in our industry. Literally, we saw it a couple months ago. Millions of individual customers are entering the marketplace. And please ask yourself, what are you doing to participate and profit from this opportunity? You can also give us a call. We are more than willing to talk to you and help you get signed up. We have business development managers standing by to answer any questions. If you don't get it and you're going to get left behind, well then, we will see you out there in the marketplace. Everyone, I would like to thank you for joining us on the call today. Now, especially our current partners, we appreciate you and thank you for taking the time. My team and I look forward to hearing from all of you, and happy selling, everyone.